Good evening, Memphis, Tennessee, and thank you for joining us at the 2024 Mid-South Heart Ball. I'm Nancy Brown, CEO of the American Heart Association. In 2023, the association created the John and Leslie Daniel Living Heart Award to honor local community leaders in the greater Memphis area who have made a significant impact to the health, livability, and vibrancy of the Mid-South. Community health is influenced by a variety of factors such as affordable housing, access to transportation, safe neighborhoods, education, job opportunities, access to nutritious foods, and more. These factors, along with access to quality health care, are what support longer, healthier lives. This year's honoree has made a powerful impact on each of these areas since his earliest days in Memphis.
Fred and I have been friends since the third grade in school. I was at PDS and he was one grade behind me. We became friends and, we have been friends ever since. I think anyone that knows him, the characteristics are obvious. I mean, he's high energy, very intelligent, and determined to achieve whatever goal he set. He was a likely success story from early on.
I first met Fred at the National Civil Rights Museum. We were in the process of doing our first major expansion of the museum. And I normally am pretty talkative, but for the first time in my professional career, I was silent. Many people think of the civil rights movement as a movement that fought, and it did, discrimination, Jim Crow laws, segregation, all about justice and equity and equality. But the civil rights movement was also about access and opportunity.
The role of FedEx is beyond delivering packages. So in many ways, the fact that we connect people and possibilities around the world, lifting millions of people out of poverty, improving the standards of living every single day, that's a role that we pride ourselves in.
When there is a disaster, when there is a hurricane, when there is a typhoon, the first name that comes across all these nations' lips is FedEx. Because FedEx is always there.
And we take it for granted today that we see FedEx airplanes and FedEx trucks, whether you are in Memphis or in Dubai or in Hong Kong, to create this enormous enterprise with 700 airplanes, 200,000 vehicles, 5,000 facilities, and most importantly, or more than 500,000 employees. That's something really remarkable.
I have never met Fred Smith, although I would love to one day, but I feel like I know him through the contributions of FedEx in the Mid-South. Memphis is a medical mecca. Lots of needs within our community. I think our healthcare industry requires the contribution of everyone. Hospitals can't do it alone, physicians can't do it alone. Fred Smith, definitely a leader in our community, a philanthropist that contributes to the delivery and access to health care. They employ approximately 30,000 people within our community here in the Mid-South. They provide excellent healthcare benefits, also their educational benefits. And we know that those that are able to pursue secondary education are going to have better opportunities for employment and hopefully reinvest in their community.
Mr. Smith has impacted millions of people in his 50-plus years. I call that a lot of access and a lot of opportunity.
One of the greatest things in my life has been to be able to work closely with Fred Smith. I've learned a lot from him. I will continue to learn a lot from him, and I'm just extremely grateful that I'm in the position that I am in right now, and thanks to Fred.
One way or another, he has supported all the worthy causes in Memphis, and so I'm delighted to see him receiving this award, and I'm sure nobody deserves it more than him.
The American Heart Association joins the entire Memphis community in congratulating Frederick W. Smith for his vision and his global business success and achievements. Fred, more importantly, we thank you for your remarkable investment in the health and well-being of the Mid-South. It is an honor to recognize you as this year's John and Leslie Daniel Living Heart Award recipient. Congratulations.